Good day, here are today's top stories from the Pna Headlines. The Office of Civil Defense calls on the public of the threats posed by the shear line and the Intertropical Convergence Zone or ITCZ, which continue to bring rainy weather across the country. In a radio interview, OCD Administrator Undersecretary Ariel Nepomuceno stressed the importance of heeding warnings from PAGASA, the Mines and Geosciences Bureau, and other relevant authorities. He said the shear line and ITCZ are as destructive as typhoons and should not be taken lightly. Nepomuceno highlighted the need to be vigilant amid these weather disturbances and improve coordination with relevant agencies to ensure that communities have sufficient preparations. He said for this year, mitigation strategies such as forced evacuations in high-risk areas will be prioritized. In its latest advisory, PAGASA said the shear line will bring cloudy skies with scattered rains and isolated thunderstorms over Camarines Norte, Camarines Sur, Marinduque, Oriental Mindoro, Quezon, and Aurora. The ITCZ will likewise cause scattered rains and thunderstorms over eastern Visayas, Caraga, and Davao region. These areas may experience moderate to heavy rains that could result in flash floods or landslides. Cagayan Valley and Cordillera region will experience rains caused by the northeast monsoon or amihan affecting northern Luzon. The rest of the country can expect isolated rain showers due to the ITCZ and localized thunderstorms. Magat Dam continues to release water as of Monday morning amid the threats of rains from the shear line and the Intertropical Convergence Zone. PAGASA said as of 8 a.m., Magat Dam's gate located between Ifugao and Isabela remains open by 2 meters while releasing 573.89 cubic meters per second of water. The dam's current reservoir water level is at 190.94 meters, which is lower than Sunday's 191.62 meters and below the normal high water level of 193 meters. Meanwhile, Ambuklao and Binga dams have closed their gates as of yesterday. Ambuklao Dam's water level as of this morning is at 751.39 meters, slightly lower than its 752-meter normal level. On the other hand, Binga Dam now has 574.51-meter water level, lower than its normal level of 575 meters. In other news, Kanlaon volcano remains at alert level 3 even as it logged more volcanic earthquakes and sulfur dioxide emissions in the past 24 hours. In the latest bulletin issued by the Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology, Kanlaon volcano had 37 volcanic earthquakes, while 23 volcanic quakes and 3 volcanic tremors were logged last Sunday. The volcano also emitted 3,639 tons of sulfur dioxide, slightly higher from 3,469 tons a day before. PHIVOLCS also reported continued degassing as Kanlaon emitted voluminous plumes rising up to 500 meters with plumes drifting southwestward and westward. Meanwhile, Kanlaon volcano's edifice remains inflated. PHIVOLCS raised alert level 3 over Kanlaon after an explosive eruption on December 9. It said that at alert level 3, Kanlaon volcano may pose hazards such as sudden explosive eruption, lava flow, ashfall, pyroclastic density, current or PDC, rockfall, or lahars during heavy rains. The agency continues to advise a no entry from the 6-kilometer radius of the volcano's summit. It also prohibits aircraft from flying close to the volcano. In other news, devotees can expect a different viewing experience in this year's Feast of Jesus Nazareno, as a minor basilica and national shrine of Jesus Nazareno announced a redesign of the Jesus Nazareno's andas or carriage. Father Robert Arellano, spokesperson for the Minor Basilica and National Shrine of Jesus Nazareno, said the andas now include a sunroof and enclosure made of tempered glass to allow spectators to see the image clearly. The carriage was also strengthened with stainless steel while the wheels reinforced. In a separate statement, technical advisor Alex Irasca said the andas was modified to prevent devotees from climbing on it during the translation. He said an exhaust fan and ventilation system were also added to prevent moisture from affecting the image. Irasca advised the faithful to refrain from attempting to climb the andas and be respectful during the event. Arellano meanwhile said the church hopes that this year's procession will be faster and more orderly. The Feast of Jesus Nazareno kicks off on January 9 with the Traslacion, the procession of the image of Jesus Christ from the Quirino Grandstand to the Minor Basilica and National Shrine of Jesus Nazareno in Quiapo. Malacanang has declared January 9 Thursday as a special non-working holiday in the city of Manila. Meanwhile, up north, the Baguio Flower Festival Foundation and the Baguio City government launched on Monday the 2025 Panagbenga or Flower Festival. The 29th Panagbenga Festival opens with the theme Blossoms Beyond Boundaries. BFFF President Freddy Alquiroz said that for this year, they added a college category for street dancing and drum and lyre and increased the amount of prizes. Meanwhile, Anthony De Leon, BFFF Executive Committee Chair, said the street dance parade and the floral float parade, which serves as the highlight, will be held on the third week of February. The Panagbenga started in 1996 to pay tribute to Baguio City's flowers and to boost tourism after the devastation caused by the 1990 Luzon earthquake. The month-long festival opens with a grand parade on February 1, followed by activities such as a landscape competition, floral and garden design competitions, and cultural shows. This year's festival ends with a grand fireworks display on March 2. And that's the latest and the biggest stories on the PNA headlines. For more news updates, visit our website pna.gov.ph or our Facebook and X account, Philippine News Agency. The PNA Headlines is also streamed via the Servicio Facebook page. You may also watch the PNA Headlines through the Philippine News Agency's YouTube account and via the News and Information Bureau website under PNA News. I'm Marita Muahe. This is the PNA Headlines, bringing stories that unite the nation.